Okay, so it is time for a homeschool update. I haven't done a video in a bit. Um, I'm redecorating my office area, which is, I guess, what you would call the sitting room in my bedroom, but it was just far too big for a sitting room. So I don't have curtains up. I hope that doesn't mess with your ability to see me. But you notice I got rid of the tall bookshelves and I instead installed low IKEA bookshelves, which still need to be dressed. Oh, don't look at my horrible desk. Still need to be dressed and whatnot so that they look nice. But I am surrounded on three sides by bookshelves, and that's really cool. I love that. Um, and don't know how long this is gonna last. I might as well hurry up and get it finished because, gosh, I'm realizing how close I am to being done homeschooling my kids. As this year comes to an end, I did the conference at the homeschool program where my kids do the arts, drama, art, film, etc. And I did the conference for next year to see what they should be doing next year, and realized my son doesn't get a conference because he's graduating. Plus, this was my daughter's last conference. Yeah, it's a bit of a shock. Although I kind of knew it, but still, you know, it just drives it all home. Um, so once we did that, and we looked at what elective classes my daughter's gonna take next year, I went ahead and sat down and looked at what academics she needs for next year, her final year, and I looked at what she's done, and I looked at what's required to get into the colleges that she is interested in. And basically, it came down to she needs a history class. Yeah, she needs to take government. So, I'm going to have her take government. And I'm going to have her take a CLEP exam for government, which will give her college credit. It's kind of like AP for adults. And I'm going to have her take, over the summer, another CLEP called Analyzing and Interpreting Literature. And my son took that CLEP back in, oh gosh, probably 10th grade and passed it. And it gives 6 college credits because I think it's equivalent to American literature and English literature, to both. And but some schools, give credits differently. And it was a little struggle for him, but he passed it. But for my daughter, who reads it voraciously, I think she could pass this one in her sleep. But I'm going to go ahead and have her walk through a curriculum anyway, so that when she goes to the next level of literature in college, she won't have any holes, which is very important when you're testing through. Make sure, just a passing test when you're testing through a class isn't always enough because it could leave holes and handicap you in the next step. So, yeah, government, the literature club, which is going to give her, I think she'll graduate with 6 language arts credits because she already has 4. No, she already has 5, and I'm only going to give her 1, even though the college might give her 2 classes worth. Does that make sense? And I'm going to have her do, against her will, but I'm the mama, personal finance, math, because there are things that need to be learned. Balancing a checkbook, investing, amortization, loans, credit, you know, how that credit bill builds up fast, savings, 401ks, just how all the math works with all that. And actually, I got a free program from a government website for that. Plus, I have Financial Peace, Financial Peace for Teens DVD that also walks teens through biblical money management. So those two together will be her personal finance credits. Yeah, and honestly, as soon as she's done with her work for this year, it's February, she should be done with everything by mid-April. I want her to go ahead and get started on next year because she has so many more other things that she wants to do next year that she wants to excel at, that I would like to get as much of the academics out of the way. With the exception of one thing, and I've always been a stickler for this, and I know she doesn't need any more math credits, and I know she's not a big fan of math, and this is why I'm doing it. She's got to practice math 15 minutes a day. She's got to do 2 to 3 math questions a day. I'll figure out what to call it. I'll see what it's equivalent to and give her credit for it, in addition to the personal finance math, because when she gets to college, she's going to take a college math. She's not a big fan of math, and I don't want her to do that little brain forget thing like I did and do poorly in her first college math class. So that's where we are. Looking forward to next year. I'll do a curriculum haul for her senior year soon, when everything's completely ironed down, and show you, what websites I'm using and what books I have and all that good stuff. But let's see, to wrap it up, this year has been crazy. She did White Christmas, right before Christmas. She had a really good part. It was awesome. A lot of people really complimented her. Didn't know she could sing like that. And honestly, I just found out she could sing like that. I knew she could sing, but yeah, it's good. Working on Much Ado About Nothing, and she's playing, of course, it slipped my mind, but she's playing the leader of the watch, who is essentially a fool. So she has like the comic relief part in that play. She just competed in Christians in the Theater Arts. Not as good as she wanted to do, but I mean, those kids are crazy good, and it's really good to get together with other arts kids to make you want to get to that next level. You can see, okay, this is where I'm at, this is where they're at, and learn how to lose, and to win, and all of that good stuff. So she really wants to spend a lot of time focusing on that next year, on her competitions, and that's why we want to get the academics out of the way. Plus, next year she needs to co-direct a play, and she needs to tech a play in addition to being in the play or two. So yeah, there's almost no time for academics for her homeschooled senior year. So that's where we're at now. Any questions, comments, please leave them. I'll answer. Take care.